So we've been on the platform since about 2017, and early on we figured out really fast that the availability of Everbridge in our different markets, the uptime, and just the interconnectivity with all of the tools that you can use, all the telecom. I think globally we were assured really quickly that the platform was going to be available for us to use in a multitude of different scenarios. And as we've matured as an organization with Everbridge and the data, every year we kind of made a conscious effort in enriching that data to be able to solve for a lot of the situations that previously with our other tool we just weren't able to. In Canada, and I think in the US as well, we're seeing a lot more natural disasters, and they're having huge impacts, not just on business, but on employees as well. So wildfires, flooding, and I think this year, especially with all the storms that were happening. In Canada, we get quite a few winter storms, but along the eastern seaboard, I think everybody's seeing a lot more hurricanes, a lot more winter storms that are and flooding that are actually impacting our ability for employees to actually get into branches or get into large operating centers. So this year especially, we saw that it didn't really need to be an incident for us to actually use Everbridge. And I think that's where the maturity of the organization and the usage of Everbridge has changed. We started sending out a lot of notes to employees saying, stay home, don't travel, have the ability to work from home, or even last minute, there's a lot of contact centers that we have, a lot of folks looking for direction from leadership. And we took Everbridge and we just brought it up to a way different level of communicating. I think in the past we were using maybe about 60–70% of our credits. I think this year we used 100% of our credits, probably even more, just communicating with employees. And we just saw that people were actually opening up the messages and actually checking them. So our response rates and just our views, it just went way up. So it was encouraging for sure. Ways that Everbridge has actually made our jobs a lot easier is dynamic events, such as storms moving up in the eastern seaboard, wildfires actually expanding in their reach. Flooding is another one where we're able to proactively predict what is the potential impact in a few hours, in a couple days, or even a week, if this continues, or if these storms or if these threats continue. Or what is business disruption? One of the key data points in these incident management meetings is you have to have executives are looking for information. They're looking for facts. And when you have all of this data overlaid in Everbridge, and you're able to draw circles and use the universe and all that, you're able to predict and give really key decision points for them, and that makes their jobs a lot easier. It makes my job a lot easier running these meetings with these executives they're looking at, right? And I think everybody's become really used to the Everbridge maps, the geofences, all the stuff that's native to the application. They're all really used to it, and they're all asking for it ahead of time, which is really cool.